All right, welcome back to some more Frostpunk 2 action. Last episode, we ended up failing. At about 250 weeks, we were running low on coal. People started freezing to death, and there was no way we could really recover. Made a few bad decisions, I think, mostly around not obtaining enough coal for us to survive the cold. So we're gonna go ahead and do a new start. We're gonna look at trying to lean as much towards the machinists as possible. See if that will help us survive a little bit more. I don't know what's gonna happen with the tensions between the machinists and the foragers, and even the ice bloods and technomancers, or I think that's what, not technomancers, but there's something like that. See how that all plays out as we progress through the weeks. So let's go ahead and dive right into here and see what we can do as far as keeping everybody alive. Maybe we'll meet the 300 week cap. Okie dokie. As life settled into the new grind of survival, pubs, temples, clubs sprang up in the city. People yearn for normalcy. Let's go. A new beginning. The city must not fall. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really liking this game so far. It is quite different than the original Frostpunk, but I'm enjoying building up the districts, and I want to see how far we're able to expand. So far in the previous playthroughs that I've done, haven't been able to build any outposts or anything outside of the city, so I'm gonna try to do that in this episode. Okay, coal is running out. We have grown numerous over the years and waited too long to strike out. Our coal stockpiles are nearly depleted. We have to colonize the Frostland. Let's go ahead and get some frost breaking done over here and get our coal mines going. Let's expand them out as far this way as possible this time. Okay, so we could go ahead and speed up some time here, get that rocking and rolling, go back to normal time. We should be able to create our first extraction district here. And let's actually build it out this way as far as possible. Keep it away from the city because it does produce a little bit of smog. So now we can go ahead and speed up time here and get our extraction district created. Now we want shelter from cold. Good. We secured a new source of coal for the generator, but now we need shelter. Without it, people will still freeze to death, regardless how hot the generator runs. The closer to the generator or other shelter, the better. We cannot afford to lose more heat than we already have to. So we have to do housing districts. So let's go ahead and create one that spans out this way. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more little slots that we need to fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's actually create another housing district right up next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got those two going. People will be sheltered. I think that'll take care of that. Scraping the barrel. With heat from the generator and shelter for everyone, we're safe from the cold for now, but as the city grows, it will not be enough. The machinists and foragers have different opinions on how to improve the city further. We need a place to develop ideas for the future. Expand a housing district to provide more space for advanced buildings and build research institutes. So we can go over here and expand this way, 3 slots, which would allow us to build a research institute. Security for the future. Stockpiling. Steward, we are extracting more coal than we currently need to provide adequate heat to the city. As such, we have begun to stockpile the surplus. At the moment, we have ample storage space left. However, this space will eventually be filled, and any additional coal will be left out in the elements, rendering it worthless. If we do not wish to lose the surplus, we should build more depots. Great. So As the cold problem in our city continues to worsen, we must take action to protect our citizens. In these harsh conditions, people need a roof over their heads and enough heat to warm their homes. Is the generator powerful enough to heat the city, or do we need to extract more fuel? If our current methods aren't enough, we should consider alternatives. Okay, so okay, I think we need to slow things down here because we are on speed mode. We could build our research institute in our town here. We could also we should be able to build a fuel depot as well. I think that would allow us to obtain more coal. Another thing that we're going to need is goods to keep people happy and materials as well. So we can start by gathering materials by placing an extraction district on the frozen forest here. Housing. We already have our research institute going here, I believe. It is not done building yet, so it's still complaining to us. But let's try to get a extraction district going over here, just so we can get some more raw materials. Let's go ahead and frost break this way so we can expand our materials even more. Then we're going to need to focus on providing goods by creating an industrial district as well. So where do we want to do this? Out here, maybe? Away from the city, I think. Maybe we can have it expanding along the edge here. And then it can expand out this way as well. So now that we got a coal district and we got extraction over here for the wood, and we now are going to have an industrial district, we will start to produce goods. And we will have to move over into this area over here where we can get food. I think there's food over here as well, which it might be a good idea to move this way, maybe up and around here. But first, let's go and take a look at our idea tree. We want to start researching our coal mines, and like I said, we are going for the machinists in this. It'll require 300 workforce. We'll get 180 coal output. Squalor's going to be increased, which I think if we produce more materials and goods, we can keep squalor down. And this is going to have a 60 material demand. Let's go ahead and start creating that idea. Communities. Telling us about communities. We already learned about those. A small crowd gathers outside of the new research institute, arguing how to exploit the last coal veins. The machinists want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but foragers would have us pursue more frugal solutions. They would never display such discord in the captain's heyday. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Our communities of the city have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. Okay, so we've already started research on the coal mines, doing this. It's 2% research. We're leaning more towards the machinists here. So we'll let that play out. Still have 2,000 workforce here. We gotta do what's necessary to start getting food into our people's mouths. So let's create a food district as well. And it seems like our frozen forest is almost done. We should start seeing some goods flowing in, or materials flowing in shortly. Research Institute is idle. I thought we started the progress on this already. Maybe it just didn't take. Let's try it again. We're going for the machinist and developing the idea. It may have reset itself because we did it too soon. But okay, We're ahead of the game this time. I like that. Looks like our population is seeing growth. Progress 32%. We got people recovering and returning to work, which is good. We like to see that. Okay, we can extend this, but we need to do a little bit more frost breaking around it. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't think it really costs much to do it, so boom. Our coal mine will get expanded, allowing for more attachments. Another thing we can do to make sure our workforce is in a healthy place is create these air transport hubs between the transport and the city. So it requires less workforce to transport items between whatever district and wherever the stuff needs to go. So good there. We're researching coal mines, and then we gotta construct the newly researched building in the coal district as well. There is another coal deposit up here that we're gonna want to try to take as soon as possible, so I'm gonna start frost breaking that way. Let's try to make some space up here. We have 9 heat stamps. What does it take to frost break? Is it just free? I think it is free. But yeah, we got frost breaking going on over here. We got our first food district over here, and we have our industrial district over here. So we are supplying goods. Not quite enough goods, but we are getting at least something. We might be able to expand this to provide a little bit more output, but we'll have to wait until we get more heat stamps going for us. We got our research institute researching coal mines, so those will be up and running very shortly. So let's go ahead and speed up our process here and get the research completed to where we can get the coal mines and finish our little quest here. Okay, almost there. Okay, let's slow down time a little bit. Now we should be able to expand. Oops, must have misclicked. Okay, we should be able to expand this coal area. And once that's done, we could develop our coal mines. Steward, our initial stockpiles of coal have run out. Our current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must expand our districts or establish new ones to provide more supply. Otherwise, the city and us will suffer. Expand or build new districts to get more coal. So we are currently trying to frost break this way so we can get this coal over here. So let's make as much space as possible in this region. Then we'll throw down another coal mine. People will be happy with our coal that is being generated. We will also want to frost break this way to put more extraction zones on the frozen forests. Like, we've already frost broke over here as well. We have 114 heat stamps. I think we need 120 to do more extraction districts. Yes. So we're almost there. Yep, we just got it. So let's go ahead and build some more extraction over here. We get some more materials flowing in. More materials we can get flowing in, more goods we can create, more that the people will be happy. Yes, so let's see here. Coal is saying that the requirements are 150 and then our output is 150 and we have no stockpile of it. Looks like the frost breaking is complete over here. We're out of heat stamps, so we're just gonna sit idle for a minute. We need to get this grinding coal mine done. So let's actually speed forward until we get 80 heat stamps. And we're there. Okay, we can do our grinding coal mine. Should output a little bit more of our coal out of this district. And let's see, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, let's actually let that finish real quick. People will be happy, they'll want something else. Okay, a place to settle differences. With the new mine, we have enough coal output to last us a while. Yet differences between communities remain. Even under the previous leader, plans have existed to establish a council to settle such differences. More pressing problems always delayed them. The time has come, Steward. The people want a say in how a city is run. So they now would like a council to make decisions and vote. Let's go to our research here. Are we ready for our next level of research? Maybe not. I'm not ready to spend the coal just yet. I want to get another coal mine up and running before we really start advancing our coal mines. But what they want now is this here council hall, which is going to require 200 workforce. We have 600 left. So let's go ahead and do that. We might want to think about building these hubs as well to increase our workforce as well. So now we have 1,500 workforce somehow. I don't know how that got improved. Maybe more people moved into the city or kids grew up. First council session. People cheer as the gates of the council open. It feels like a piece of the world lost to the frost has been regained. The people are hopeful to have their voices heard. While the machinists and foragers clash about our survival strategy, neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. However, many in their ranks do, though they keep to the shadows for now. Okay, we got our first council going. Good. People of the city sent 100 delegates to represent them. Your role as steward is to propose laws that will be put to a vote. However, communities have different outlook on many things. You may have to negotiate or pressure them to get enough support. Did they need... I wasn't sure if they needed a law passed just yet. The city grows. Steward, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. Perfect. Great, fantastic. Let's get our other coal district up and running so we can have a nice, healthy stockpile of coal working for us. You can see that our stockpile is in fact growing, but it's not going to stay that way forever in order to keep people happy. Our food is very limited as well, so we're going to want to start ice breaking up towards this other chunk here. Okay, so frost breaking there. Actually, we need to slow down time. Cindy's pa went and got her a governess like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little beach all right. Ferguson boys will learn this too. If they try and wife us again tonight, we'll put razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Okay. So that's a sign that we need to work on our first law regarding the children laws. We could do family apprenticeship. where all children must work alongside one of their relatives so that they learn their trade and continue the family tradition. Or we have mandatory school to guarantee that all children have the skills and knowledge needed in the city. We will establish a mandatory school program supported by the city. Research speed is slightly increased, but heat stamps income per capita is slightly decreased. I want to keep the heat stamps coming in because they help us build the place up. So we're going to vote for family apprenticeship. Okay.
The votes are
Got more than 51 required.
Passes.
Into the future. The new law has been agreed on. Good. There are challenges ahead. Improving coal extraction is a success, but the vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for a permanent source of fuel. That's the first step in our colonization effort. If we don't take it, the city will have no future at all. This concludes the onboarding tasks. Blah, blah, blah. The city must not fall. So basically, they want me to go ahead and build a logistics district, which is going to be built on these way stations here. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of frost breaking towards that district over there. Once we built that up, we can start expanding outside of the city. We got our second coal mine going, and now we want a new district for food to keep that coming in. Okay. Food is low. Our materials are a little low, so we might need to expand our materials extraction here. This district is running low. It's got 29 weeks left. We could demolish the district once it does run out, so we could maybe even build another district a little bit farther this way to grab all the forest over here. We also have some forests over here, so we might want to start frost breaking that way as well. So let's just build a path straight this way, start covering all this ore. We also have iron ore that could generate materials as well, which is also up here if we do some more frost breaking around it. So we'll do another extraction district very shortly. Workforce is very limited right now, but let's see what's going on here. Growing hunger. Steward, with hunger becoming a present concern, you must find practical solutions to address the growing food shortage and ensure our people are fed. We either can think about improving methods of growing food in the city or look for more sources of it. Exploring new territories can enhance our possibilities in that matter. Hunger has risen to a concerning level. Build food districts, research buildings, or search the Frostland to find it. Okay. So we got a new food district that's being built here. Hopefully that raises the food limit up a little bit, so there's more food available for our people. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit and get that built. It does look like we might need to expand our food just a tad. Hopefully we can do it here as well, but we might need to do some frost breaking to expand out. Okay, once that frost breaking is done, we can expand this, hopefully gaining more food as well. Okay, our workforce has risen a little bit higher, which is good. Our coal generation is good. Our goods need to be improved alongside our materials. 25 weeks left of our first extraction district of wood. And we could expand over here as well if we need to. But I do think we need to continue frost breaking this way so we can get to this little logistics district. So we'll let that run. Let's see what we got going on here. Can we expand this anymore? I think you can only expand once per district. Let's see here. What is it going to cost to expand this district? 50 heat stamps. We have 69. Let's go ahead and do that. We can get 3 more slots, and I think that will output production on our goods just a little bit. I'm not sure how much exactly. Provides another expansion slot. We do have some research that we might be able to take care of. I think hospitals might be a good idea to have, just because it'll keep our people healthy and going. We're still low on food though, which kind of sucks. Let's see, 50 heat stamps to increase our food production. Okay, let's go ahead and expand that. Hopefully that'll help a little bit with our food production, make people a little bit more happy. Let's see what's going on here. Rex Dale, entrepreneur. A profitable day. First couple were all rags and bones, useless. But then there was this woman with real ruby earrings. Ought to cover the arrival fee. I said the wife will love those. Next was a bunch of strong fellas. I sent him straight to Elaine's place. She'll wring him dry before I get home. Okay, so the lack of law regulating outsiders is decreasing population growth. Okay, pause here. Let's go and let's allow outsiders. Let's say accept all outsiders, which will increase the population. We'll probably have to create more houses, but we'll have enough people to do that, hopefully. Go ahead and vote. 24, 51 required. See if we can get it. Okay. Everybody's happy with the decision. Okay, so we should start seeing more growth. Accepting all outsiders. We got 990 workforce. And what we need now is to build logistics onto this way station. Hopefully that will allow us to establish some of these colonies for more permanent extraction solutions. Our heat is doing good. We have a nice surplus of that. Housing, we need another district. Food, we're still running short. Have we finished this one over here? Not quite yet. Let's go ahead and put it in play mode. Actually, let's speed this up real quick. Let's get this expanded and see where we're at. Okay, so we're still a little bit low on food. So what we might need to do is create a food depot to start stockpiling, I believe. Possibly. We need 150 heat stamps for that. I think what I want to do really is get this logistics station up and running first. So let's focus on that. We need to get 150 heat stamps. We're at 135, 150. All right, slow time back down. Let's get our new district right up and running. Right here. Boom, 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 boom. That's now building. Let's speed this beach up. Got some sick people. What does it require for us to do hospitals? Okay, 50. We can start developing hospitals now. We got people that are sick in the city, so we need to take care of that. Let's get logistics built here. Okay, scour the Frostland. Our logistics district is ready, and Frostland teams stand by for orders. Frostland exploration is now available. Perfect. Okay, let's pause here for a second. Let's take a look at what we got going on. We got the plains, which is a safe territory. We got the valley that's safe. Mountains are unsafe. We got some more plains out here that are safe. More unsafe territory here. Okay. What is this? Just around the river bend. We followed a petrified river up through the frost and spotted a sharp bend north of here. Could be an indicator of an underground resource, like oil, likely oil or gas. Let's see. I see. So how... Okay, we can't launch an expedition to here, but I'm not sure how to get there, but we'll figure that out. The valley, quiet lowlands nestled between hills or mountains, offering some respite to travelers amidst the rugged terrain. Present little challenge for exploration. Safe territory, fast to chart, few Frostland teams required. Let's go ahead and launch an expedition. I think we only have one team available to do this. And I'm not sure how long it takes either. Oh, right here. Time to chart. 18 weeks, 4 days. Okay, cool. So it'll show us up here on the right how much time is remaining as well. Let's go ahead and go back to the city. We're paused and see what we need to do. We're still looking low on goods. Our materials are also limited, so we might need to look into creating another district to extract the frozen forests over here. Or actually, I think it's going to be a good idea to extract this iron ore. We already frost broke it. So let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's get enough heat stamps to get our next district opened. Steward, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusually long streak of mild weather, but now meteorologists are clear. There's a familiar drop in air pressure at higher altitudes. A whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold and the clouds will blot out the sun. Without shelter and ample fuel, our people will be at mortal risk. We have to prepare. Okay. 80 weeks. Got it. Pause. We got 105 heat stamps. We got 4 weeks left of our expedition. We could probably... Now, let's get up to the point where we can... There's a lack of spare labor in the city. We're all stretched thin. It may be wise to seek laws or transport structures that will help us get more done. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be a good idea for us to start putting air transport into place. I think we already put one in place for the coal over here. Let's get one for this industrial district. We need 80 heat stamps per. So let's get enough. Let's get about 160 so we can place a couple more air transport and get our workforce up. Okay. So we could do one from here. And we could also do one from over here. So hopefully that'll get us where we need. We got 2 days left for our hospitals to finish researching. Alright, cool. Got hospitals now. They're right here. We need 100 heat stamps to create a hospital. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. We got 6 weeks left of our expedition. Let's keep going. Dr. Roberta Newman, 27 chemist, a new voice, technocrats. I doubted we could find a way to reach farther coal veins, yet clearly bright minds can make the city prosper. I doubted the brotherhood of man, yet when I came here with nothing, the city let me in without question. This made me realize what this city can become. The times of mere survival are gone. We must organize. A brighter tomorrow is within our reach. Technocrats formed. Okay, great. I see. Got it. Okay. Doing good here. We got more people. available. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a hospital now. And where do hospitals actually go? Because I haven't built one quite yet. I thought maybe you could put it in the central district, but it doesn't seem like it. What does it say? Requires an expanded housing district. Okay. This housing district needs repair, so it costs 180 or 100 heat stamps. But we also need to expand it outward so we can build a hospital over here as well. Let's go ahead and fast forward so we get that completed. We'll get some more heat stamps available to us as well. Technocrat member leaving the institute. They keep looking at my hands. Every day they come and pester me about my work. What are you doing right now? Can we push the other research along? Why are you halting the drafting of the law we discussed yesterday? They want to influence what we do. Technocrats. Technocrats want to steer the city closer to their ideals. Well, they can feel however they want. Heat demand has just increased. We're still doing good on heat. We got a nice surplus of it going on. We are lacking in materials. It's very scarce. So that's a little bothersome. Food is running low and housing is running low as well. But let's do what we can to get our hospital into place so we don't have so many absentees from work. Okay. Also looks like our expedition has completed over here. We stumbled across an abandoned caravan of sledges, long since picked clean. Closer inspection revealed wood that had been treated with oil, a crude but effective method of waterproofing. Frozen tracks indicate the sledges came from the northwest. So the fields here. I see. Okay. So they want us to go to the glacier. Let's go ahead. Oh, we don't have enough resources. We need larger Frostland teams here. I don't know how. Oh, you get them from logistics districts. Interesting. Okay, let's actually travel here if we can. Oh, we can't travel here either. Can we go anywhere else? Let's go to the Sea of Ice because we can afford to go there. And let's go back to the city. Hospital's being built. We need to work on getting more extraction zones built up. Maybe even more coal research needs to be done. What does this housing block do, actually? Increases shelter availability. Requires 100 workforce. Okay, let's go ahead and research that for right now. And right, I said I was gonna do extraction here on the iron, so hopefully we can get more materials coming in. We do need quite a bit more heat stamps though, so let's fast forward to get more heat stamps going. Hopefully we can then get enough materials coming in to help us out. The city is changing. We started a family here. We bore children. We toiled against the hardships like everybody else. But now these technocrats, they walk around telling people what to do, what to think. Okay, ice bloods have formed, basically, is what it's trying to say here. Okay, cool. We've seen them before. We're almost to the point where we could get another extraction district. Problem with squalor, the city needs constant maintenance to keep it sealed against the winter and cold. We're trying to work on that right now. Just get a little bit more heat stamps going here. Perfect. Another, no, not logistics, extraction. Let's get it going over this way. Fast forward. Let that finish up. Maybe we could even look into getting another Frostland team, possibly. Maybe over this way. We would need to frost break over there, so let's do that. Okay.
Remember to keep
A nice storm is coming, y'all.
a healthy heat lamp is a healthy body.
We don't have enough shelter, don't have enough food, we don't have enough materials, and we don't have enough goods either. So really struggling a little bit here. Want to try to develop advanced coal mines. It's going to require 100 heat stamps, so let's get those real quick. It'll help us stave off the cold. We're going purely machinists here. Okay, so it looks like we are out of resources here, so let's go ahead and... I thought we could demolish this district. Okay. Okay, just saying that the family learning has been great. Okay. I don't know what to do with these places after they are explored. Other than, like, yeah, you can... Maybe there was nothing there. Very interesting. So we'll demolish this. We should get heat stamps back. 60 of them. We're starting to get low on or the coal is going down. I think that's the least of our concerns right now. Okay. Materials are coming in. We got 200 output. Still is not enough, which really kind of sucks. I was hoping it would do more for us than that. What's this guy saying? High squalor. Got it. Probably need to... Man, this is rough. Like, what exactly do you do when you're running low on so much stuff here? Like, I feel like I was going down the right path, and then now I don't. Let's go see what we can do, like, as far as food goes. Foraged additives. Only natural foraged ingredients may be added to food. We will train people to forage for these in the Frostland. Okay. Let's go ahead and propose this. See if we can get some better food output.
The proposed law
Looks like we got that one pretty easily. Okay, we got a new building, housing block. Looks like we need a new housing district to even build that, right? Requires an expanded housing district. Yep. Okay, so let's... I believe you can only expand a housing district once, right? Oh, no, you can expand it even more. Okay, we'll expand that one. We'll try to get a housing block, so people will be happier there. Hopefully the new law will bring in more food. Let's try... Oh, we don't have any spots available to expand this district. So let's go ahead and expand this as much as possible. Definitely need more materials coming in. That is a definite thing we need to do. Extraction, 600 workforce, which we have. This needs 120 heat stamps. Let's speed up and get some more heat stamps going. Okay. First, let's open up all this. We'll just create a district that spans across here. Okay. Hopefully that'll get us some more materials. Extraction. Boom, boom. Okay. That's a start at least. Let's see what that does for us. Let's see. Our Sea of Ice expedition has completed, which I believe is this one. We came across a group of machinists attempting to settle in the Frostland. They would be a good addition to the workforce, but may not be welcomed by everybody. 1600. Let's bring them in. Coal cave. Let's take the coal. Heck yeah. So they're gonna just go ahead and bring that stuff back. They will be back in a matter of weeks. Leaving us with no Frostland teams available. But hey, we got some goods coming in. We got a coal mine. We don't have interesting. We could build a trail or a railway to path. Oh, interesting. Where do you build it to? Here? Here? Then here? Cost not met. So we need 75 heat stamps and 5 workers. So let's wait for our people to get back. And let's grab that coal mine for sure. Go back to the city, see what's going on here. Still building our extraction zone to get more materials because we are still limited here. Our goods are also limited, and so is our food. I really wish I knew how to get our food in a better place. We can try to mass produce our goods to overcome scarcity and increase efficiency. Supported by the machinists and the technocrats, the other ones not. So let's go ahead and propose this one. Let's vote for it. Come on, machinists. There we go.
The delegates have spoken.
Cool.
The law takes
Got a
effect.
new law passed. Mass-produced goods. They'll be in a better place. They're common now instead of scarce. Let's get a transport hub as well. We don't have room over here. We got to do some frost breaking, I believe. Okay. We'll let that finish up and then we'll do some air transport. Okay, so resource for transfer, 10,000 coal. It's gonna be 3 more weeks. Yeah, that'll be good for us. Food it's limited. We need to figure out how to get more food into the city. Doesn't look like we can really expand here, and we need repairs here, but we need 100 heat stamps to repair it. I don't know what happens to where it breaks, but we can repair this. Hopefully it'll fix our food a little bit, and it did. Food is now common. Good. I was worried about that for a second. Shelter, we might be able to build a not a housing block, which we need 120 heat stamps. Let's go ahead and speed up time here. Actually, did we get that coal back and our expedition team back? I think we did. Let's go to the Frostland. Okay, or not. There we go. Kind of bugged out for a second. Let's see what is required here. Just needs 10 of the Frostland teams, which we have 5 now, so I think the rest are with the refugees. Requirements: 5 by newcomers inbound, 10 from logistics district. Okay. I guess we need to wait for the refugees to come back in order to start extracting from that other coal mine out there. Let's see what this says. Disease weakens our workforce. Steward, the poor conditions in the city take its toll on our people. Disease spreads. Some are so sick they are unable to work. If this continues, it will endanger our ability to sustain the city. As our workforce will be decimated, we must act. Ensure there's enough heat, shelter, and food. Okay. Working on it. Would like to get a housing block in place. We just need 84 heat stamps. So let's get those up and running. Speeding up time here just a little bit. Okay. Let's go to the Frostland because our team has returned. Okay, we're not getting the right view here. There we go. We got our Frostland team back, so we should be able to now build this. Okay, the trail is under construction. 2 weeks left on that. Then we'll start getting coal from this area here. Let's actually speed that up. I kind of want to see what it looks like when it's done. Okay. 200 coal deposit, 168,000. The outpost will be connected to the city. We can construct it. So it seems like it is on, right? And we should be able to... Oh no, they're constructing it now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, 119 weeks and 2 days. Shipping by road. Okay, so it's taking the whole Frostland team to run this coal mine. Kind of like in Frostpunk 1 when you set up an outpost. It takes that whole entire outpost team to kind of deliver things back and forth between the outpost and the city. So in order to continue traveling, we're going to have to get another logistics depot. But I think what's important right now is going to be a housing block. 120 heat stamps required to build one. Let's see if we can get it done. Okay. Tough times are among us. We do have... Oh, it is saying that we have a Frostland team available. What's going on here? Ah, the coal mine is blocked by the storm. See, we got an abandoned settlement. Okay, so we can't explore while there's a whiteout happening, which is a bummer. So we found a new source of fuel, but we haven't found a permanent source of fuel outside the city. And I thought we did by finding that coal mine, but that is not the case. Let's see, heat is very limited now because of the cold, which will be going away very soon. We gotta kind of ride it out here. Let's see what we have as far as laws that we might be able to pass. I'm not worried about funerals just yet. Family is taken care of. Economy. Okay, let's do something to... I guess decrease... I don't know. Do we need to... What's our workforce looking like, actually? We still have a decent workforce right now, so we don't need to enforce these laws here just yet. Let's see about society. I think we're good there, actually, too. And we're good here. So we don't need to pass any new laws yet, but we might want to think about doing some research here to get more coal coming in. Machinists. Oh, this is already researched. Okay. Can we do more research? Or this just actually just changes the research? Okay. We'll keep that how it is. Sawmills. Yeah, we could use more materials output for sure. So we're gonna research that. What's new here? Let's see, we got blasting coal mine. Requires a district with a coal deposit. Squalor is going to be increased, but we're going to get more coal output. And we're needing a few more heat stamps. Let's speed up time here. Let's get more heat stamps coming in. Due to the cold, some of our people have frozen to death. That kind of really sucks. That's because we have shelter scarcity. High-rise housing here. Try to expand our housing district. Maybe we could get another housing block, possibly. Got a lot of people that don't have houses, which kind of sucks. We got some severe tension going on because of the cold, which should heat up soon and kind of make things right again, but let's do our best to try to take care of the housing situation that we got going on. Let's prioritize house heating. And let's see about getting another housing block somewhere. Yes, right over here. Let's get that upgraded. Let's see, housing block adds 5 housing output. So that's upgraded now. So now we should have high rises at this district. See what these people are saying? Steward, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence disputing your leadership. If you fail that vote, it will be the end of your rule. I'll turn things around for sure. Yes. This storm is just about over, so hopefully we'll make it through. People will keep freezing to death until cold is brought down. Deaths worsen relationships with everyone, and as a result, trust falls. I see. We'll get there. Heat will rise. Just need to get past this, this dang whiteout that's happening here. Okay, so we have an issue over here. This extraction district needs repairs. We need some more heat stamps to repair it. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, people are angry right now. I feel like I've done everything that I could to make sure that everything has what they need to survive the whiteout. Materials are scarce. Goods are limited. Food is limited. I feel like they can survive on limited for a little bit. And I feel like once the heat goes away, then all this will pop right back up. Start sending the Frostland teams back out again. So currently we're at 217 days, so we're like a little over 2/3 of the way to the cap on this beta here. We're doing what we can. Okay. Got more people freezing to death. 38 weeks to restore trust. Okay. Curled up in a bed after a long workday. Steward be praised, at least it's warm in here. The factory was unbearable today. Got me some fingerless mittens, but this cold may very well make me fingerless myself. Sally has these thick sealskin gloves. Sure, she barely gets anything done, but at least she won't get frostbite. I should get a pair. You prioritize heating housing district. Yes, I did. Okay. Enough is enough. Tension crisis. Steward, tension has risen to an uncontrollable level and threatens to tear the city apart. Angry mobs swarm the streets, lighting fires in their rage and sowing destruction wherever they go. They fight each other as well as the guards. If we do not calm tension soon and restore order, the city will fall. How shall we act? Okay. What's a good way to reduce tension? Is that gonna... Okay. That was close. Okay, tension went down because the place warmed up just a tad. Still running into issues with materials. We'll be ready. Thank you. Still running into issues with materials for whatever reason. We might need to research sawmills here. Did we do that? We did. Okay, let's see what else we could do. We got woodworks and ironworks and goods factories. Let's see what we can do with woodworks here. We're gonna get a lot more materials output. Let's go ahead and develop that idea. Can we actually create another... Oh, crap. Can we put this anywhere? Can we actually put this up here? We can. Let's get ourselves this blasting coal mine. Let's slow down time here a little bit. I didn't realize we were sped up. Maybe we'll get some more coal coming in. Okay. Go to the Frostland here. Unsafe territory requires 40. We don't have any teams available for whatever reason. I think maybe because they're working the coal mines. Okay, let's go back to the city. What can we do here? Create another district. We're extracting this stuff here, possibly. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. What's going on here? Ignore it. We don't need to hear about them protesting. Oh, but it's gonna screw up food production. Oh, that's a bummer. We need food. Are we gonna make it to 300 weeks? We have 57 weeks to go until we reach the max there. Housing. Let's take care of one thing at a time. Shelter, first and foremost. Let's see if we can expand any of our shelter. Get another housing block. Or do we just need to create another housing district? Might just need to do another housing district. Let's go ahead and do that. Here? Just wrap it around this way. And we'll end up expanding that, I think, to do the high-rise housing. Expanded industrial district was damaged due to excessive squalor and needs repair. Okay. This guy. We need 100 heat stamps to fix this guy. Or else we're not going to have goods coming in. Almost there. Got it. Okay. Repairs. Just when you think you have enough heat stamps to take care of things. Empty building slot here. 2 of them. Your playthrough will time out in 50 weeks. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna make it all the way through this dang 300 weeks. Just about there, I think. Tension is fine. It's gonna get worse here in a little bit, though. And that's an issue. Let's see if we have any new laws that we can pass. Nothing here. Economy? Let's see. Expeditions take less time. Material output is increased. Heat stamps increased. And heat demand is slightly increased. Which ones are the machinists for? Yeah. Yeah, let's get some more materials coming in. Come on, votes. There we go.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Our vote has passed. We will now have a nice surplus of materials for once. We can expand that. Do we need a goods depot? Is that a thing? It is a thing. We don't have the heat stamps for it though. But we do want to make sure everybody is sheltered. Let's expand this housing district. Okay. Let's check out, okay, there's nothing really we can do in the Frostland without building another logistics district, but we just don't have the heat stamps to really take care of that right now. I mean, we could possibly. Actually, do we need to frost break it? Or are we good there? Weird. Oh, we need 40 heat stamps to frost break. Okay. Makes sense. I would like to do that though. Shelter is okay. Food is not okay. And that bothers me. And it's mostly because this place is under protest. Not sure how to fix the protest. Let's see what else do we got going on here? Goods depot. Oh, you have lost trust in your people's, you have lost your people's trust. Let's pass a vote of confidence. 10 weeks to fix things with them. I don't know why I lost their trust. Felt like I was doing alright, but maybe it's the food thing that's going on. what can we do? I feel like I'm kind of at a little bit of a standstill. The lack of food kind of sucks, and the common goods kind of suck. Do we have something new to research? Yes. Ooh. Interesting. The steward will continue to remain in office. If this vote fails, the delegates will choose between exile or execution. Trust will rise. Communities with favorable or better relations support this. Yeah, I don't think we're ready to do that yet. Yeah, we can't build that. We don't have enough cores. Can we do this somewhere? We can. Get some more materials coming in, I guess. Don't really need it. We're full on coal, so people should be heated up. It's overdrive. Boosting food production. 116 machinists joined technocrats. Okay. These guys are hostile, these guys are hostile. Everybody's hostile for some reason. That's something that I need to figure out.
Help us keep you warm. Report all leaks and damages to the nearest.
So is this... Okay, it's gonna build up here, and if it goes up too high, then it's gonna blow. Okay. How do I make people happy? How do I fix situations like that? Generator upgrade, not available. Treatment, watchtowers, youth. Young adults are encouraged to experiment, free from arbitrary bounds and judgments. Oops. And we can only choose between ice bloods and technocrats. Okay. We'll develop that idea. Maybe it'll gain us some trust in someone at least. And then how many weeks? 10 voting in 10 weeks. So possible we won't make it to 300 if we fail. Housing is fine for the moment. Food sucks because these guys are protesting. Now we are stockpiling materials, which is something we haven't done before, which is nice. But we definitely don't have enough goods, so I mean, would it be a good idea to create another industrial district? Let's speed up some time here, see if we can get enough heat stamps to do the industrial district. Okay. You have been exiled. Game over. Well, that's quite the bummer. We'll have to do a little bit more playing to try to figure out how to keep the people from becoming so distrustful of us. I feel like as far as resources, materials, and food, like we did a good job trying to maintain all that. Figured out some more about exploring and getting more solid materials from outside of our city, which was nice to figure that out. But hey, I think we did good as far as getting almost to 300 weeks. It's quite difficult to figure everything out, but you know, we're on our way there. And hopefully when the full game comes out, we'll have a little bit more of the researching available to us to make things a little bit easier as well. But yeah, I think that's gonna conclude my episodes on Frostpunk 2 beta. I think I got what I wanted out of it, and I'll move on to something else. But if you want to see me play the full version of Frostpunk 2 when it comes out, please leave a like below, subscribe to the channel, and leave me some feedback in the comments below. But for now, I'm gonna say bye.